Warning: the following podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The views and events depicted in this podcast are not based on fact. Do not try anything you see or hear in this podcast at home. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to the MrPickupTucker podcast with the Transporter, Horner's Corner, and Cows and Tiffers.
Do the companies contract with particular brands or dealerships?
Both.
Yes.
Both,
Yep.
yeah.
It sure
You
is.
got companies like Wave that are 100% dealer based. They're ran by dealers. Like, dealers order whatever brand and they deliver that brand, whatever that dealer wanted. Horizon, they have a lot of Forest River. They dealt with the manufacturer. Manufacturer then spits out the loads. We get part of those loads. And then we also have some dealer. I don't know about Foremost though. So
Yeah, ours are just manufactured. So
you don't have any
we
specific
only
dealers?
haul we only haul Forest River, and we go. There's all kinds of dealers, like a lot of mom and pop shops.
Yep.
To Fun Town, to we don't do Camping World because they're dealer pickup through Wave only. But yeah, we go to a lot
And
of
Indiana Transport.
Yeah.
I don't know when Indiana picked up some Camping World, but I've noticed over the years they slowly picked up a little bit of Camping Worlds.
I did not know that.
Yep.
Question, Bill. I lost my spot.
While
Bear
you're
with
looking at
me.
Chris James said, question, 2-wheel or 4-wheel? I am definitely a 4-wheel person. I feel that
Yes.
the few times that
100%.
you need it in the yard, it makes how Seth has gotten 5-6 years and not had to call a tow truck is beyond me. I mean,
rock star.
your hot tires sit into the snow and you just sink a little bit into ice.
Yeah.
And then you try to get going and it says, I'm good here. Thanks.
Yep.
And you have to click it to 4-wheel drive and roll out.
I've had to chain up to get out of the yard
That's pretty bad.
in LeGrand.
Okay. See, I've not been out there, so.
I had to chain all four corners.
Oh,
Oh,
gee,
Getting serious.
It was stuck.
that's bad.
Yeah.
I still remember, Casey, there was one time, had to be in 2021. I don't know if you've ever been to the Sturgis yard, but this is back before like Sturgis was really used. I just started with Horizon. You actually were doing a live. I was hooking up. I went ahead and I had an '08 GMC and the snow was up to my bumper and I had to plow out of that. And I just remember because you were on the live. So I was listening to that while I was hooking up thinking, God, I hope I don't get stuck right now.
Well, I mean, if you'd have been in a Ford, it wouldn't have been a problem. But
I got out.
whatever.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I was in a Ford when I had to do all four corners.
Ugh.
There you go, bud.
But that was my 450 with those big commercial.
Yeah,
Highway
19 and a
tires.
half. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
have you
I
done
run.
Case?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Uh,
Fire away.
I think this is for Casey. Have you done the grid heater replace with the Cummins?
I have not, but I do check it periodically to make sure it's not coming apart.
That little bolt or whatever. Is that what they're talking about?
Yeah.
Steve, does your scanner show your throttle position? I believe it does.
I believe it does. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, mine's smarter than what I am. Let's put it that way. I mean, I know I can relearn the transmission. I know I can program the injectors. I know I can program my, oh Lord, flow plugs. I know there's a lot of stuff you can get into that I just shouldn't be in there messing with. I can, drop cylinders, pick up, so, there's a lot you can do with mine. So.
Yeah, mine no. I think mine will read the. You can read it if you know how to tell how to read it, but
Yep.
Mine will
Okay.
do pretty much anything.
I just want to get David says 70,000 current miles on HT2s. That's good because I had a set of those Transforce HT2s and they hydroplaned like no other. I hated them tires. I would never run them again. So good for you, guy. 'Cause that's impressive. I hated them.
Yep.
Where do slide-in campers fall in this? who hauls Lance and Northern Light. I don't know what Lance and Northern Light is, but
Those
the
are a
sliding
manufacturer
campers.
of them.
Oh, Casey wants in on this.
Multi-haul handles slide ins.
Yes.
Yeah.
They call a skateboard trailer. At least
Yep.
Horizon used to run them. They're like yay wide and they fit just perfect. And it's a mess. I've seen
They
it.
look
It's
so
horrible. It's
sketchy.
ugly.
They
Oh,
look
dude, and like
sketchy.
they're
It looks
sitting.
super sketchy.
The campers like
Yeah.
sitting on boxes and like wood and yeah, it's
Like cardboard boxes?
no dum wood. It has to hold up the camper.
Dumb.
Oh,
He thought I was serious.
mediator, kick him out. Go. He's gone.
We're gonna get him one of these lollipop.
No, they put
trucker
pillows in
hats.
the cardboard boxes first.
Yes. That's what I thought, but I was just making sure.
Shuttling.
Shit.
No, shuttling is grueling, but does it pay at all? It does. It is really hard on your personal truck though. So it's just a lot of hooking and unhooking and going through horrible yards.
And it's a lot of first gear, second gear, first gear, second gear, first
Yeah.
gear, second gear.
Yeah.
And not
also-
to mention, go ahead.
Also changing weights. Like you're going to go from a 12,000 pound fifth wheel to a 2,000 pound little baby camper back to something else. And like for my truck, like your transmission learns you kind of. And I've
Yes.
noticed like if I switch weights drastically like that, it just starts slamming the gears. So it's definitely more of a, you want to have a truck just specific for that and have that hydraulic lift up and down and all that. Now, like companies will call you and be like, hey, can you come help shuttle, Friday or whatever, and we'll give you this load. Like, that's fine, but just don't go there expecting to hustle and run as fast as the guys that do it every day. Just go and take your time and, do 4 or 5 of them, appease them. It pays like 25 to 60 bucks a unit, depending on how far they go. And, yeah.
Well, and
That's
anybody's picked one of these campers up, 90% of them, you grab them trailer brakes, they don't work worth a crap for the first umpteen miles.
Nope.
So if you're taking them from 5 miles from there to the yard, you're not going to get them working. You're going to smoke your brakes.
Yes.
So just know that
Every
that's
time
a
I
huge
hook up a
thing.
trailer, I reach down, I grab my manual controller for like the first mile on, off,
Yes.
on, off,
100%.
on, until I feel it squat the tail end. And I'm like, all right,
Let
cool.
it-
Now we
let
turn
it
the
seat
brake
the
controller
brakes.
down and we go.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
What does it take to run to Canada? Why is that paying more? Steve.
Passport.
Honestly, I don't know why it pays more, but I mean, you have
Passport.
to have a passport or an enhanced license. So I know I've talked to, I believe, Stephen Jardine. He says that Vermont has the ability to get a enhanced license. Michigan, you can get an enhanced license. And I don't know if it's like any state that borders Canada has that ability. So mine is just my license that I went to for us, Michigan, Secretary of State, DMV, whatever your state calls it. And you give them a couple little paperworks and shows that you're a legal citizen. They give you a fancy little star and whatever on your license, and you just drive through. Other than that, the company handles your parts paperwork. That's it. You get parts paperwork and a passport, and those are like the 2 things that you need to get across. Easy peasy. Everybody hates it. It's I know Casey's done tons of them. They're fun.
I like poutine.
Haven't been over that far yet.
It's a food.
Well, I don't know that either. I thought there was a little city over there. I'm like,
Aren't you in
I don't
Canada
know what
now?
that is.
Are you in Canada now?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so go to there's a truck stop at the bottom of the north end of the Coca-Cola. They have an A&W in the truck stop. Like the A&W, the Carl's Jr., the everything up there.
Yep.
They sell poutine instead of fries. Get it. It's amazing.
Okay, I'll have to try that. See, I don't.
It's
I stay
mozzarella,
away
cheese
from all of
curds,
that.
gravy, and French fries.
Oh my.
Oh God.
That's
That sounds
right up
amazing.
Steve's alley.
Yes. Sold.
I don't go to
Poutine,
Canada.
Go find it.
I don't go to Canada because my truck doesn't know how to leave the county line, but
Yep. Well, and Wave doesn't have any. They go up there, so it's just part of the company.
Yeah, we do.
But
We get some.
Wave is
Yep.
going to have them this year.
Oh, really?
Like, if you look, there's no Camping Worlds up here. You know what I mean? It's like so.
Yeah.
But
so
if they get some, yeah.
So Wave did Canada a couple years ago. They had a couple as like a trial, and then they're supposed to have it put back together this year sometime.
Good.
We
Glad
had
that opened
some.
you guys up.
We had some back in probably about a year ago. We had some for about a month and a half. We were
Yeah.
getting some Canada loads. I think it was a year ago.
I don't know if Com Data works up there, but EFS fuel card does not work in Canada.
I haven't tried yet. I just know that I did the math, and it ends up being like still, even with the discount conversion, blah 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 blah, like $1 more a gallon. So I'm kind of like filling up as soon as I hit my knot right now, cruising all the way over, and then dropping right down to Montana, and filling up real quick.
So
That's
I went. I forget where I was going, but I went just north of the Coca-Cola, and I stopped because I was out of time, and
Yep.
I had to go all the way up, and then I only had so I had to go 8 hours north of the Coca-Cola, and that's where I
Jeez.
delivered. And I ran out of diesel,
Oof.
Oh shit.
That's not good.
and I just kept pulling into truck stops. Nope, pulling into truck stops. Nope. I found this little ma and pa shop, and they had an ATM. And I ran in there. I dropped my shipshe in the middle of the road, drove into their car lot or their parking lot, parked at the diesel pump, pulled like $160 out of the ATM, and then said, "There."
Yeah.
Damn it. That's shitty. Oh. Okay.
Next question is: haven't been able to find a dollar amount on shipsy trailers. What would be a ballpark price? So you can get all the way down to 10, 12 grand.
Yep.
Yep.
It's going to be a trailer that probably is going to need
Needs some
tires
love.
and whatever. New, they're like 28 and up.
Yep.
My suggestion is always to get a used one for 15 to 20 and just go through it as soon as you get it. Wheel bearings, brakes, all that.
Yeah.
Just put all that new so you know what you got.
I've seen
We
a
did
bunch of them
some-
under
No.
10 for used
Yeah.
ones.
We did
Yeah.
some
You
math
can get
on
a
that.
new one for mid-20s, brand new.
We did some math on that a while back, didn't we? So it wasn't like it was less than $5,000, and basically you'd make it new essentially, wasn't it?
It was
I can't
it's like
remember.
300 a tire for brakes and wheel bearings, and then another 350 a tire to replace them.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
how I know
under-
we're all a
under
bunch of
$5
fat
grand.
bastards?
How's
The
that?
chat is lighting up about poutine.
Poutine is awesome.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Good stuff.
So, I don't know if you've seen this one. Michael had a question about insurance. Now, unfortunately, this is a screenshot. I can't click the read more portion of it. When you are not dispatched, home on the weekend, or whatever, you are okay to have passengers in truck, pull your personal camper. Are you keeping, and I can't read the rest. So basically, they're asking
Are you
when you're home
keeping
for the
your
weekend.
regular? Are you
Okay,
keeping your
got it.
regular insurance for your vehicle, or how does this work? Sorry if it's a dumb question. So basically, can your commercial insurance cover you for taking your family to Walmart?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I can't answer this one because I haven't looked into it. My
I have.
my work truck. I don't use it for anything else.
So I use my trucks more, on the farm or whatever, and that was one of my big questions. And yes, you can. Now you have to buy your policy accordingly, okay?
Okay.
So you need to talk to them and tell them what you're up to.
Yeah.
And that will affect your policy, accordingly.
So
So
I don't know personally, like on everything. I never looked into it. I do keep a personal one because with Horizon, it's Cottingham and Butler. Cottingham and Butler is not always seen as an acceptable paying party if you have a lien on your truck. So look into that also. That'll have to keep it to where, whether you not have So like you have your credit union or whatever bank, XYZ says, hey, yep, I'll loan you your 50, 60 grand to buy you a truck. Make sure that the insurance company you use is able to go ahead and be okay with them. A lot of people are having an issue with Cottingham and Butler on that. So as soon as you go ahead and turn it into your bank, they say, oh, yeah, that's not good. You don't technically have insurance. So you have to carry 2 policies. Don't know how that's legal, but it's just part of it, I guess.
I haven't ran into that yet.
I'll be right back.
My bank, when I bought my truck, it was I bought it for personal use
Yep.
according to my bank first because they won't give commercial loans. So they didn't care that I switched it a month later to commercial. In fact, the lady even kind of told me how to do it on the side so that I could get it through. So, yeah.
Yep.
You guys know many guys that drive out to Utah? Yes, people go out there every
All
week.
the time. Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of people are either cutting through or going to it or whatever. I mean, it's not a place I go to. I went to Utah twice, but a lot of people do.
Yeah.
Damn.
Buckeye Trailer quoting him 34,000 for a 53-foot step deck.
That sounds expensive.
The step decks,
Yeah,
with
but it's
dual
the
tandems,
dual
all that.
tandem one, so that makes a little more sense.
That's true. Gonna
Yep.
haul a lot more weight.
Yeah, I personally would go with the Shipsy trailer. I know people complain about them, all that, but when you start loading and unloading, you're gonna find out that they have the right angles on the up ramps, and they have the stinger is right, and they don't have, like with the goosenecks, a lot of the other companies weld a bar across where the stinger is, and you got to take the jacks off. They've done it
The
for
only
so long, like they're dialed.
Yeah.
The only complaint I have with Shipshy is their wiring. Their wiring sucks.
Yeah, it does. It sucks bad. Like I was fixing that today. Bad light.
I had a brand new one. They just got it from the manufacturer. Like I was waiting for them to DOT inspect it because it was that new. Like I had to sit for like 4 hours. I hooked up to it, and my first trip I started losing lights, and I never stopped losing lights until I got rid of it.
I still am dumbfounded how you can watch those trailers go down the road and twist and flop and do everything that they do and still week after week put in the work. I'm just dumbfounded by that. They use springy metal is all I got to say.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good build quality. They just need to fix whoever's in their electrics department.
Yeah,
I'm not
they're cheaping out there.
not gonna lie. The first round, I was not really all that comfortable watching it in the mirror because it was doing some stuff.
Yep.
But whatever.
Well, you take your winch line, right, and the pins that hold your saddles in, and you just lock their cable into the center rail, and then hook it to the very back of the trailer, and just
I don't think that's a good idea.
then
Lift
it
it
quits
up.
flexing.
Do what? What'd you say?
It'll stiffen
Really?
it up real quick.
Is that what you did for real, or are you just jacking with me?
Oh, I'm just
He's
messing.
jacked.
I mean,
Okay.
yes, I did. I put it in like that. I ran it in the rail under that just so you didn't get that going down the road. And I just put just the tiniest tension on it.
That's what I figured. Yeah.
Nah. Give her
Just
a
so you
little
hear the
more.
cable slapping the deck all the way going down the road.
Yep. Yep.
Yes. Well, does anybody else have questions for Casey? Or any of us, I guess? Or do you guys have anything you wanted to ask him about anything?
No, I guess mine's more of an apology to you. I watched your videos. You were with Horizon. You started telling afterwards, I didn't use your name because I didn't know it existed. My bad. I felt bad after that. I was like, I got into it because of him. I watched you and Weekend Trucking and did everything. And I was like, oops. jerk off. You should have done that.
Good job, Steve.
Sorry, Steve.
You-
How many miles do you have in?
On my safety miles,
Yeah.
418 and some change right now.
So
So just times that by
half a
point
So,
penny.
so take
0.05.
200,000 and then divide that by 1 penny, and I'll text you my address for mail check.
Yeah.
Check's in the mail, bud.
Mail him a check.
I think that's $2,000.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you guys
shit.
all know, people that are watching us or whatever, if you go to sign on to a company, it really benefits one of us if you use our name. And it also benefits you because you're going to get tied in with that person. They're going to answer all the dumb questions that you don't want to call the office for.
Yep.
Well, I mean, still call you. Don't call us for every little thing, but there's going to be things where you're like, I don't know what to do with my paperwork when I get there. Like, I know they told me yesterday, but I don't remember. They're going to be able to answer that stuff for you, and it's going to help you. Like,
Well, not only that,
when I started, I was blind. Like, no, I
Yep,
didn't know
me
anybody,
too.
didn't know
me
who to
too.
call, what to do, and you just had to wing it and figure it out.
I had 77 drivers under me at Horizon at one point.
Wow.
My phone didn't stop ringing.
I'll bet not.
But I got a nice little bonus every month.
Yep.
I mean, 77 drivers. You guys do the math.
Yeah, if they're all doing decent, yeah. I mean, things like, I don't know about everybody else, right? I have been down to the point with my drivers that they'll call me about where to find keys. I'm going to pick up the phone. They call, hey, I've never hooked up, or I haven't hooked up a fifth wheel personally, before. How do I do that? I walk them through if I'm not available. If I'm available, I'd be over there. But other than that, I'm going to sit there and I'll hold your hand right through the phone. We'll talk you through it. And we'll make sure you do stuff safely, because if you do good, I do good. You suck, then I suck. It's the way I look at it. Because then it is what it is.
The other thing is we know we're developing a group here where we know a lot of guys from a lot of different companies.
Yep.
So we may know someone that could help you, if you work for whatever, Joe Blow Transport or whatever, we may know somebody over there. Because
Discord.
That's exactly where I was going.
Yes.
Between what Horner was saying about, hey, I'll help you as much as I can, but sometimes I'm busy, I'm sorry. And then Cows and Campers saying, hey, we may know people in other companies that can come and help you. And I saw a whole lot of, look at Horizon's Facebook group and look at Indiana Transport's Facebook group, and which is great. I mean, have those tools for your drivers, but I set up a Discord group for every RV transporter, because guess what? The transporter there, bud, you drive for Foremost. That doesn't mean I'm not going to stop and pick you up a serpentine belt if you shred yours.
Exactly.
Yeah, because if you don't, I'm going to blast you on YouTube that you didn't.
Get him.
That Fairwinds guy couldn't even get me a belt.
And there is.
I would like to plug the Discord real quick.
100%.
Yeah, plug it.
Yeah, fire away. Let's hear it.
Go to my last video, not my short, but go to my last video. It says trying something new, or let's try something new, or something like that. And it's got a shot of the Discord group for the thumbnail. Also, if you follow the Facebook group for Fair Winds and Following Seas, it's in there. And we have stuff for finding someone to travel with. We have stuff for finding good parking spots. We have stuff for selling your equipment. We have stuff for breakdowns. We have stuff for just general chit chat. And we have a separate voice chat room for all of those. And these guys here have kind of helped me set it up. And it's not just, you can't come in if you're not an RV transporter. No, if you have questions, if you're looking at it, come in there. I know for a fact we have at least 3 people that aren't transporters that are in there, and I'm good with it. Because they have questions, they want to learn. It's not, I watched a YouTube video and said this is the worst job ever, so I'm going to jump in it.
Yep.
Well,
so you mean you don't have to be a referral to be part of the Discord group? Is that what you're telling me, Casey?
I'm sorry?
You don't have to be a referral to be part of the Discord group? Is that what you're telling me?
In fact, here, I'll do this.
While he's doing that, there is, don't get me wrong, there is RV Transporter Facebook groups. There is so much negativity on those groups that, not that you can't get on there, but just know, like, I hope, and I have a good feeling,
There.
Casey's not going to allow that crap. If you're going to be
Yeah.
negative and hateful and stupid, I'm sure people aren't going to deal with that.
Hey,
So,
caveat to that, it's okay to vent.
Yes.
I had this horrible thing happen, and I just,
Yes.
Are you better? Cool.
Yep.
You vented. Now let's chill the negativity.
You just have so many people get on there and say, I
Don't
want to
make
get
it
an
an
RV
everyday.
transport. Well,
Yep.
the people like on the RV transport stuff, they'll get on there. Should I get into this? Don't do it. Save your money. You'll go broke.
Yep.
And those people are still doing RV transport. Still, it's one of those things. It's thankfully we don't get that.
The only real negativity you're going to have on there is me making fun of Chevy trucks because they're good.
I just dropped the Discord in the chat.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Awesome.
Good idea. Yep.
So
Yep.
I don't see
whoever
it yet.
sees that hyperlink, yes, that is me. That's my other channel. It's my small channel.
It
But B,
did
it's
not
not
take.
spam. It's real.
It did not take. I do not have it.
Oh, because it's a link, probably.
Yep. So maybe we can
Probably
get that
bugged.
listed down in the description below.
Yeah, we'll put
do
it
that.
in
Maybe
there.
we'll get that in there.
Okay.
We'll have it in there.
I will text it to.
Yeah.
He's probably
do it.
already found it, to be honest.
Yep. He's probably already on it. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, actually, any of you guys, you're all moderators in there. You can just copy the link and blast it out.
Yeah.
However.
Okay.
See, this is
I'll
a
put
question
it-
I get a lot. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll put it on
Question
my
I get a
channel.
lot. My
ahead.
turn, Justin.
Good. I said I'm talking.
Who was this? Hang on.
There we go.
Dave X36. Do you guys see much going to Ohio? So people
my
ask
Lord.
me all the time, like,
Lord.
is there loads
There we
going
go.
to
That-
Virginia? Do you ever see loads going to Nevada or whatever? There's no way to know. Like, no company, I don't think, you guys tell me if I'm wrong. No company's like, I have all my loads go to Utah or in the general area.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, they're so sporadic, and it's so hard to answer that question of, is there ever any loads to Ohio? Yes, there is. How many? I don't know. There's no
Potato.
There's yeah,
Purple.
potato.
Yeah.
Potato. There's no
Unless-
real way to know.
There we go.
You have-
Nobody.
Yeah.
The Mr. Pickup Trucker himself got it into the chat.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Okay.
Unless you live by Trenton, Ohio, I think there's like every transport company delivers to Trenton, Ohio, and like an abundance of them. But other than that, I agree with what you just said, 100%.
You have to
Here's how you
go
solve
where.
that. You just don't go east of the Mississippi.
Oh, okay. What? Yep. You just have to go where the work is, and don't be picky. Take what you can get, because when times get slow and there is no work, you're not gonna have any money because you didn't make any money when times were good because you were being picky, right? Basically.
Hey, Justin.
Yeah.
When's the last time you pulled a travel trailer?
I don't remember.
I just thought I'd ask you, you're saying don't be picky, and you can't remember the last time you pulled a travel trailer.
Well, see, that's the difference is I had a light pickup truck and those big heavy units, and I could kind of
I get it.
I could pick because nobody else could do it or would
Right.
do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's just fun to pick on you.
16-foot travel trailer behind the streetwalker once.
Yep.
But you probably got
Ding,
killer
ding,
fuel
ding,
economy.
ding,
Yeah. I got lucky enough one time to take it had to be 16, some itty bitty low profile. I have a picture of it. The trailer sits lower than my truck out to Montana. I got 16 miles to the gallon to Montana and back. At $1.35, I made a killing on that load.
Yep.
It was stupid.
Can you? Somebody's asked Bob McKelvey. Can you use a Diamond C dovetail trailer if you have the center channel? Short answer is no. So everybody wants to know the dimensions. So it's 102 inches wide,
Yep.
45 feet of deck space, and the height of the trailer is 33 inches.
Yep.
So if you can match that, then you can do it. Yes, but
It's the height.
that's what it's the height, it's the deck height,
Yep.
and it's
Yep.
the width.
And
That,
I don't know about you, Seth, but I've noticed I've been having trouble with height, and I've had to do some things to get where I needed to be with height.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
because you
Flat
have a weird
tires.
trailer.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, flat. I've had to do flat the tires. I've had to take tires off. I've had to,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know. So if you have, say, you have a trailer with a 36-inch deck height compared with 33, you're going to run into a lot of problems. Like,
Yes.
because we're fighting height on 33.
Yep.
Add 3 inches to that, and you're out of the game for a lot of stuff. So
That's 3 inches, right? That.
No, it's more like this.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to help with math for people.
Yeah.
No, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. You're right. You're
Oh,
right.
yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
yep,
yeah.
yep.
You're right. You're right. You're
mile by
exactly right.
mile. Again, this is coming from a guy who has a bow tie truck, has a farm. Yeah.
Yes.
Joe Maxwell, I'm on Discord as Dirty Duramax 4500. Sweet. I almost said Dirty Max.
Dirty
Is
Max.
your truck in the Craigslist form?
It must be. That's where I heard all the Chevys are.
There's a Ford in there. I know that.
He said he's trying to Joe Maxwell's trying to learn and get into RV transport. Yeah.
Yep.
This is
It's
where to
doable,
learn
bud.
here.
It's
Make sure you
doable.
go. Make sure everybody that's watching. Make sure you're subscribed to everybody, and it helps everybody. So
Apply at Wave. Use Justin Coleman as your referral.
He's trying to steal him. He ain't even been in the Discord for 5 minutes.
I do want to go back. Quinn Anderson earlier said, if no trans forces, what tires do you recommend? Like I said, I've had great luck with Michelin. What's the new ones? Platinum, LTX Platinum, something or other. I've ran those twice, 100-some thousand miles. BFG KO2s, I've ran those for 100-some miles a couple times. So those are just my recommendations on tires.
Not Iron Man.
They're not very iron.
Ooh.
They're terrible. That's the worst tire I ever put on my truck was the Iron Man.
Uh-oh.
That's what I'm running.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, I don't know. It's like something in them makes the water turn into snot.
Really?
No, are you
Shit.
talking about the highway tire?
Yeah, the 19.5s.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So me and Justin both got them from
Yep.
Monteith and Goshen, and their Iron Man Thrasher.
Yep.
And they're like an all-terrain.
They do really good.
It was $620 for 4 of them installed. So
Oh yeah, they were
gamble.
cheap. I was tickled pink, and I bought all 6 of them. I slapped them on my truck in January, and it was terrible. Oh,
So-
it was bad. I mean, going down the road, and I put a 5th wheel on. I don't know how many times I had to put it in 4-wheel drive because it was raining.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Well, and it's crazy how every truck is going to react to a set of tires differently. So don't take what we say for gospel.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because I know I can talk to C Farmer. He's got a truck right now that has, what are you running, Justin? Toyo Open Country or whatever.
Yeah, AT3s.
On his
On the
3/4 ton,
450.
he's like, these things are slicker than snot on, like you just said, on
Yep.
water. It's horrible. It just spins. Justin's like, I love them. They're the best thing since sliced bread. So
I've got the
this is our opinions.
Yeah, I've got the Thrasher Ironmans on the 350, and I've got the Toyo Open Country AT3s on the 450. And I'm not gonna lie, I am liking the Toyos. They are.
Yep.
They are. I don't know if it's whatever. I like them, but each their own. It's my first set, so we'll see what I get for miles
Yep.
out of them. Right now, I've got 60,000 on them.
Yep.
So we'll see.
So Joe Maxwell is saying he lives in Oregon. So you live that far away, like what, 2,200 miles or something? You
Roughly,
could literally take like 2 trips a month, 2 to 3, and do that one stretch all the way to Indiana, all the way back
Yep.
You know, and you're gonna like 3 trips. You're gonna have 6,500 paid miles or 7,000 paid miles. Like
Yep.
that, you know, I don't know how long does it take you, Casey, to get from where you're at?
2
You're
days,
like by
5.5
Boise.
hours.
2 days, 5.5 hours. Okay.
Got down
So-
to a science.
Yep.
So do you almost run out of a 70? Like, is that a 70-hour?
I have a little
Round
left
trip.
over. So like this last run, left from the house, went to Golden, Colorado, to Cheyenne, Wyoming, to Abilene, Texas, to Indiana, and I had enough hours I could have made it to Salt Lake. So I just stopped and did a reset at the lounge because
Yeah. So but I'm saying, like, if you go from your house to Indiana and back, what do you have left?
Well, that's basically
I'd have a whole day and a couple hours left.
yeah, so that's basically 26 hours is 2.5 days or whatever he said. So you're looking at 26 hours. So you're at 52 hours. So yeah, you have little less than 20 hours. So 18 hours left on your 70.
So you could do Oregon to Indiana and back
Oh yeah.
on a 70.
Yeah, most
Yeah.
likely. To Medford, it'd be tight.
Well, that's what you just drive to the edge of the state before you go to work.
Let's go to Wakarusa.
What are you talking about, Seth? We don't know what you mean.
That's a
Medford.
joke for anybody that listens.
You went to visit your uncle in central Indiana.
18, so 400 extra miles for 5. Yeah, you could make that in a 70.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
don't
yeah,
get me
you
wrong. That's gonna be beating feet. Like that's not
Oh yeah,
slow
you're
rolling. That's
milking
not.
every second out of your 11.
Yeah. Let's be clear
Yeah.
on that. You're working.
You're
Yeah.
driving.
But
People
that- I mean,
don't
that would be-
realize that what we do. People think that it's the gravy train, and until you really sit here and you look at people's clocks of like we're winding them out. We're not.
Yeah.
We're not
Well,
just sitting
and
there
then-
look at the scenery and him hon.
And just the what you can if you don't need the money. Like once my
Yes.
house is built, I could.
Yep.
Yep.
Or the transport bandits. They take their time and they have a blast. Like
Yep.
they have
Yeah.
retirement goals. Like what they used to put up on their YouTube channel, this how they live, their everything. Man, they were smart and had themselves set up, and they're using this as a retirement job.
Right.
which would be my goal. Like that's my goal. Like the haul and tow, semi-retired, take the wife, go travel
Yep.
around, you know, have a good time, not worry about. Sorry, I'm taking my. You guys started talking about the clock winding down, and my clock is winding.
In other words, Seth needs to get on the road, I take it.
Yeah, you guys are good.
We can still keep
You
talking.
guys are-
So it's just, yeah, he's just getting ready. So, it's 100%. If you're trying to take over, if you're at a 9 to 5 and you're making $60,000-$70,000 a year, and you're trying to take that pay and get into doing this, oh, there's a truck right there. Was that
Does anybody
Indiana?
know? Does anybody know who that is? It's an Indiana transport.
I
Parked
don't
next
have a
to me.
clue.
Don't know any Indiana guys like that.
Whoever he is,
so-
he's famous now.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
You know,
Oh,
but
shit.
to do that kind of money, you're going to be beating feet to get out there and run. It's definitely something, you know, not that you can't make
Yeah.
money, just him on, but you're going to work hard.
You need to get 600 plus miles a day.
If I get less than 700 a day, I'm mad at myself.
Yep.
Yep.
I am
Unless you're going-
consistently right around 710 to 730 a day.
Yep.
Putting in the work.
So I'm gonna start driving. I'll stay on here, but you guys.
All
no
right,
problem.
700 miles. I better get going.
Yeah.
See, like Bodkoff, he's got a good goal. His goal is to see my little heart's kicking it out, every national park in the country. So like 100%, like there's times that if you just take the time, you can slow down and look at stuff and still achieve a good paycheck.
Yep.
It's
And
a
that
great
guy's on the
gig.
beach like once a week.
I was curious. I seen his short that he was in North Dakota, and I was curious if that was old or new. Because if so, I'm jealous because I was right there. So,
Yeah, and you didn't see nothing but a
oh, it's pitch
truck
black when I
stop.
took off. Yeah, I seen truck stop and dark. That's all I see. I
I've
leave
done
at
a lot of that.
12:30,
Man,
1
would be
o'clock in the morning.
awesome if the sun was up.
Yes, I could get a good video if this was up. If the sun was
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Yep.
I plan on working
No,
cars.
I've been everywhere
That's the way
except
to do it.
Maine and Hawaii. I'm waiting for them to finish that interstate.
Over Hawaii, yeah,
Yeah.
they're working on it.
I
They'll
say
get
you
it
can get to
going.
Maine. You want a good run out to Maine?
No, I don't
Anytime
want a
you-
good run up to Maine. I don't want to
Windsor.
go east of the Mississippi River.
Windsor, you'll trust me, it's not that bad. Windsor, Maine is it's easy. They're great to deal with. That Camping World there is top notch. I
Yeah,
love
but
it.
there's people.
Well, you just run them over.
Once you get east of the
Oh, okay.
Mississippi, there's people.
Yep.
There's a reason
Hey,
I
man,
moved to a tiny little town that can't grow.
They can't grow.
Yeah. That's where I make my money, bub. I run Tennessee and the Carolinas and
We'll up
Georgia.
above
You know, and I
that
will leave every
question.
one of them for you, bud.
Yep. Not saying I like it. I'm just saying that's what I do. You know what I mean?
Well, but you have your main job that you have to be
Yep.
local for. So like I
Yep.
fully understand why you run the way you do.
Yep.
Those are
My
thank you for
situation is
dropping that.
unique.
You know,
Casey, let me put this one on you real quick.
okay.
William, getting ready to head west for my first run. I'm going to Oregon. Anybody know a pretty good route? You're a West Coast
someone
guy,
asked
so-
him where in Oregon he was going. I was waiting for him to answer.
Oh, okay. So if William, you want to drop where you're going, we'll get that answer for you.
Yeah, I'll absolutely answer. I've been watching the chat waiting for him to answer the question.
Yeah.
But no, I just it's a people thing, and it's
Yep.
uh
I understand.
that's for me, that's the thing. I have learned, I have PTSD. I have a TBI from my time in the military. I have
Yep.
brain things. The only place in my life that I have ever been that everything turns off is that little, it's like 3 square miles, and I found a piece of land for sale in there, and the lady accepted my offer.
Yep.
And
beat that.
for me, that's the big thing. Like that, the only time I've ever got my brain to turn off is when I'm sitting there.
Okay, that's yeah, I know who that is. He just texted me. He's going to Bend.
He's going to Bend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if he's going to Bend, then yeah, the best thing is 80 to 84 in Ontario, go south and run through Burns.
There you go.
There you go.
Just watch Wyoming, ydot.com or gov or org or whatever. WYDOT, it'll fill the rest in for you. Watch 80 because they close it if the snowflakes fart.
Okay, maybe a dumb question, but is Foremost one of the best for finding backhauls with your type of trailer?
No.
There's a Ford
The
talking.
backhaul game. I gotta chime in here, guys. The
Yeah, but
backhaul
all we
game
see is a picture of your Ford, so that's what he's talking about.
Yeah,
Ford's
I
talking.
know. It's too dark in my truck. It's not seeing me. So the backhaul game is solely, for most people, is solely up to you.
Yep.
Are you gonna get on Central Dispatch and hunt stuff down, and Super Dispatch and all that? That's up to you. Now, yes, your dispatcher will help you find loads and stuff like that, but it's not going to be every time, and that's not their main job. Like,
Right.
that's your main job. So, if you want to maximize on that, that's up to you. So it don't matter which company. I don't think.
Oh, sorry. The question that just went in the chat, it brought up a memory that I'm going to remember forever. I don't remember who the people involved were, but I'll never forget the story.
Let's
So
hear it.
I had the Streetwalker. She was, as we start this, she was apportioned in IFTA.
Yep.
48,000 pounds.
I thought you were 50, but okay, yep.
I get told, hey, pick up this fifth wheel. It weighs 16,000 pounds. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll be 26, maybe just a tickle over 26, empty my fuel tanks right before I run into Oregon. So I'm under 26. Everything's fine. And I was just going to play the game through Oregon of half a tank in the main on the auxiliary empty, and I would have been fine. I hook up the camper, and God, this feels heavy. And I take off, and I get where I'm close to Oregon, and I put some diesel in and come up to that way station right there, the new one that they just built at the TA on 84 on the east end of the state. And I pull in there and I come through and I roll across that scale. I got just under half a tank on my main, and the auxiliary is empty, and it says 31,200 pounds.
Ooh.
With a fifth wheel.
That's a girthy girl.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that's why it felt heavy. And it's like 4 a.m. No one's open in Indiana. I'm like, well, I'm going. At that point, I just whipped into the TA and filled up my fuel tank because, all right, I'm heavy.
Already over.
Here we go.
It is what it is at that
and
point.
I go through and I stop to do my 30-minute break right there as you cross onto the 82. I pull in, stop, and I call my dispatcher. I'm like, hey, just so you know.
Yep.
She's like, well, is there something in it? I said, oh, I checked that. I thought, maybe someone left a side-by-side in it or something.
Yep.
There's nothing. She goes, okay. And I said, I rolled the scale at 31,000 pounds. She goes, that's illegal. I said, yeah, I'm aware.
Hammer down got through there.
I said, I'm only like 18 miles from the border. Once I get into Washington, it's fine. Just because Oregon has that weird, stupid thing where you have to get a puck because they don't recognize IFTA because, hey, let's be different than the rest of the country. Idiots.
Don't want to get me started on that. But yeah.
That this is
but I put a picture in the Horizon Facebook group like, man, I roll across the scale and this thing was 31,000 pounds. And people just started lighting me up. Oh, way to brag about being illegal. Ruin it for the rest of us. Oh, you're blah, 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 blah. And someone gets in there and goes, do you have any idea who that is? That's the mother streetwalker. Shut up.
Oh, shit. That's awesome.
Bodkoff put on there, Seth, that, your dispatcher will help you find that truck up in the Appalachian Mountains.
Yeah.
So that is the other part of it. Your dispatcher doesn't know the logistics of, what 100 miles across the Appalachian Mountains might be. They're just looking at, it's 100 miles, whatever.
It's close. Yep.
It's close. And
And they don't realize the
booking it
395 turns and, that you got to go through.
Yeah. Booking it yourself is the way to do it.
Stephen, I'm sorry if I butchered that. I apologize.
Stephen Jardine.
I hope that answered your question as to why I was worried about 26 because Oregon's dumb.
That sounds pretty reasonable to me to understand that. They're dumb.
Yep.
It's easy to go with.
Yep.
Oh, we
Sorry,
don't
Joe.
recognize IFTA. We have our own program.
Why follow the federal rules? Why? That just makes too much sense. He should know. He's from the East Coast. They do stupid stuff.
I was trying to carry my pistol into Oregon. I was calling and asking questions because I have it enhanced. It's good in like 40 states.
Yep.
And I asked Oregon about it, and the lady said, this was at the sheriff's office, our system is so advanced, it can't recognize the other states.
That's backwards. Okay.
Yeah. That
So at that
about
point,
yeah.
Was that commercially or personally?
That was personally.
Okay. I say because
that was back when I was in the military. I was doing on a long bike ride. My mom had passed and we were doing her service, and for personal reasons I was riding my bike there and I was wearing my colors to do it because that was the whole reason my parents got together, so it was important for me to do that. And I was trying to like, hey, how can I do this legally?
Right. Yep. I know that's a big thing people ask too. Can you carry? And that's
Yes.
you talk to 5 different people, you hear 5 different things, and yeah, most of the time it comes to yes. Even as DOT officers,
There is. If you open the green book, there's not a single sentence anywhere that tells anything about the illegality of carrying a firearm. Now, company policy can be different. Also, there are certain states like Illinois and California where we must separate the ammunition and the firearm, but you can still have it.
They're just dumb. Those states are just dumb. Let's see, Chris James.
Hey, every state's constitutional carry. It just depends how big your balls are.
That's
100%.
right. That's right.
I will not
You're right.
say that I haven't or have carried in Chicago before years ago. It's one of those things I was told by when we did our class. He was a police officer. He said, I would rather have you go ahead and confiscate my firearm and all that than need it and not have it, type of thing. And I'm like, you are 100% right, sir. I will follow your rules. So, Chris James, question: is there an exemption for new campers on weight? I was told there is, but I don't believe it. What do you mean by that, Chris? Like just over your
The new ones are heavy,
or
Yeah,
what?
the new ones are heavy.
He's talking about can you run the actual weight, or do you still have to run the GVR or GVWR, like the rating?
Right.
And that's been a debate on that. And the way they word it in the Green Book is really messed up. Like it has to do with like the power unit being over. I don't know. I can't read the book right now, but
right.
They worded it so funny that it's not even usable. So I don't know why it's even there.
Does anyone think that they do these ambiguously? Yes, on purpose.
Yes, they do. Yes.
So I've been told there are certain companies. There is a CDL exemption for campers that a company can choose to follow that would make it to where if you're non-CDL, you can carry a new camper that technically puts you overweight by GVWRs. I forgot which, there's actually a company in RV transport right now that has it on there, has it listed. I just don't know which one right now to help with that. But there is such a thing that does exist.
What they're saying is like, it's a new camper. It's not full of water. It doesn't have all your stuff in it. It's never been lived in. The weight is the weight, and they're not counting the rating. That's the way it should be, but I don't know that that's 100% the law.
And that's 100% up to each company to follow it. So let's say Horizon said, hey, I'll do it, and somebody decided to break the rule or do something, got in trouble, and now they said, I'm not doing it anymore. Just like according to the Green Book, in a 3/4 ton, you do not have to log back, but it is now company policy. You have to log back. You don't do it, you're going to get in trouble, kind of thing.
Even in a 1-ton single axle, you don't have to log back by the Green Book.
Yep.
Are those under 10,001?
Physical weight, yes.
Okay, yeah, okay. I didn't know on that one. So there you go on that one. But yeah, it's still up to company policy. Certain companies you get away with that kind of stuff, some you don't. So Horner, if you were talking about it does, we don't claim them. Okay.
Some companies are letting you run the actual weight, and then they're basically just risking it. Like if you end up getting a fine, then they pay the fine or whatever. I'm not saying that's right, but I know that goes down.
Yeah. Yep. Indiana's like super notorious for that.
Yeah.
They're like, I'd rather pay the fine and just let you do what you do than whatever at that point. So
the company I work for, we follow the rules to the T. We are not playing any games at all. None.
So, Waves log department is right on top of it.
Yeah.
Old Dixon put a nice little comment in there for you guys. Read that real quick. I'll read it.
Yeah, I saw that one. I would have told her to change my transmission fluid.
I didn't see it.
Had a lot lizard come up to my truck and say she'll do anything for $40. I asked if she would wash my truck, and she slammed the door in my face. So rude. Yeah, I agree. I'm like, well, I need oil change. It's maintenance time. Tires rotated, fuel filter. I mean, hey, $40, $40.
My aluminum wheels could use a fresh polish.
I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I don't let anybody else do my maintenance.
No, I
No.
don't.
Like, I want to know how tight that oil filter is. I want to know that my oil pan drain is in.
Yeah.
I let
I
my
don't-
kid do it with supervision because he likes learning.
That's different.
That's
You're
different.
there, it's your kid, but like, yeah, to go to a quickie lube, I'm
Yeah,
not doing
No way.
it. I'm not
Nope.
doing it.
No.
I mean, there's so many people out there you talk to that like, yeah, I paid for a tire rotation. Then you find out they marked their tires and the tires never got rotated type of stuff. Because
Yeah.
you paid for it, they were lazy is what it boiled down to.
I have one guy in particular that I've known for a long time that he specializes in Ford trucks, and I will let him work on my truck.
Yeah.
But other than that, no way. Ain't nobody touching it.
I think that is why the CP4s have a bad rap.
You
Because
think so?
random people are doing random things.
Because you go into these lube the tech
Dealers.
shops, lube shops, the whatever, and
Yeah.
people go, "Hey, it's done, go," and you can hurt a CP4, and it'll go for months before it fails.
Yep.
Yep.
I hurt mine. I drove it for almost 6 months before it finally quit. And even then, it didn't quit. It just got to where it took a whole can of ether every morning to start it.
Yep.
Just like that booger sugar is all.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Where'd that truck end up going?
I sold it to some guy, and it was a stupid move. I'm an idiot.
Did he do RV transport with it, or did he just do personal?
No, he owns a diesel repair shop here in town.
Oh, so yeah, he was like, heck yeah, deal, let's go.
Yeah.
My 2020 single rear wheel long bed 4-door F350 weighs 9380 with 12.4 GVWR. Okay.
I'm surprised it's that heavy. Mine aren't that heavy.
Well, it depends on what fuel tanks he runs. Does he have a 120-gallon fuel tank or 118 or whatever the biggest one back there is?
Mhm.
Does he have a bed full of tools and
Yeah.
it adds up real fast.
Yeah. So I've had to, I was coming from out west and I loaded and I was over by just a couple 100 pounds and I saw a foremost driver go by and I was like, hey, come take all my extra stuff. And I met him at the next truck stop and gave him like my extra ball towers and all that kind of stuff. It's like, just take it to Goshen.
Yep.
Things add up quick. Like just
Yeah,
little
they do.
things that you think, like my tool
Don't
bag's
weigh
like 100
nothing.
pounds.
Ounces equal pounds. Pounds equal pain.
Exactly. So, real quick, extra fuel tanks. Nobody ever talks about. Do you ever wish, so you got a 50, 60 gallon or something like that in the Dodge right now?
Yeah.
Do you wish you had bigger? Do you,
Yeah.
Is it and what'd you have in the Streetwalker? That was so many years ago.
It was only like a 50 something because the main was a 48. And I didn't know anything at that point. So I was like, oh, I need a toolbox.
Yep.
So I got the toolbox combo. Now, if I had a long bed, I would do like a 90 or 100.
Yes.
Just a big.
Yep.
I got a 91 Outback. I got a 36 in the truck. And I still, when I'm doing these runs up here, I contemplate an S&B or a whatever the other one is. They have those aftermarket underbellies. You can gain 20, 30 pounds or gallons.
Yep.
I've thought about those a few times. Just for the extra, you get that cheap fuel stop and just top her off to the gills and save.
I'm
That's
gonna
all
have
my
to hop off here pretty quick, guys. I gotta cook dinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's getting that
We're
time
at
of
2
day.
hours. I was not expecting that.
Oh, are we really?
No, that's good.
Shit.
No. Thank you for
that
being
was
with
great.
us.
I had a blast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I was telling Seth earlier. I said this could easily, if we let it go, is going to be a 2-hour podcast. So.
Yeah. Yeah. It
Alright.
is 8. It is 8 o'clock. Yeah, I
Yep.
need to go in. I got to get up early.
Yeah,
I
we can
didn't
wrap
realize what
this
time
up.
it was.
Seth's rolling, and you guys got to go. So I just want to thank you for
Yep.
being here with us and giving your knowledge and all your
Yeah.
videos that's been out there, because I know that all of us have watched them all and been great help. And like they all said earlier, put us in a bad predicament because we're here now. But anyways,
I appreciate you guys having me on. Really,
Yep.
sincerely, this is cool. I love this. I've never, my best lives are the ones where I had my buddy Chris sit in with me.
yes.
And it's not because Chris is necessarily like a better host or whatever, but when you have that interaction that you can have instead of going, okay, so this guy said, and then this guy
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
So
Well,
it is
we
definitely-
thank you.
we were able to go back and forth on the comments and have interaction above ourselves. This was awesome.
Yep. Well, we'll have you back again at some point.
Yes.
Yep. Anytime you want to hop in, holler at us. We
Yep.
do Mondays and Wednesdays are
Wednesdays.
what
Okay.
we're shooting for. So if you're ever
Yep.
just like, hey, I'm bored, I'm sitting around, shoot us a text, call us, we'll get on and we
Cool.
can all just kind of
Yeah, I got all
Shoot
your
us
phone
over and
numbers now,
over.
so yeah.
Okay.
So thank you guys. Thank you everybody for hopping in with us. Thank you for your questions. Anything that we did not touch that you want us to in the future, put it in the comments. This will get put back out as an actual recording, not just a live. And we constantly are looking and trying to answer all questions as we go along. So thank you so much.
If you're interested in
thank you.
coming on,
Thank you.
yeah, if you're interested in coming on, let us know. And we are developing a way to make merch. We're gonna have t-shirts and whatnot. The more comments and the more likes we get, the more interested in giving away merch we're gonna be. So let her have it, boys. Let her have it.
And for all of you out on the roads, I wish you fair winds and following seas.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night.
We'll see y'all later.